We had a large earthquake swarm today, the biggest earthquake being 5.6 at the Blanco fracture zone of the Cascadia zone. And we know that this is, of course, the area of the subduction zone of the Pacific plate underneath the North American plate. And we also know that this is an area of the subduction, the area of the San Andreas fault and the Pacific Northwest, which has a lot of the high threat volcanoes. And we'll take a look at the map. The volcanoes that we know in that area are Mount Hood, Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, Newberry. Mount St. Helens has had 10 earthquakes the last 30 days. Mount Rainier, 20. Let's take a look at the map. Here we are. This is the 5.6 at 10 kilometers depth. All of these are today's earthquakes. There's about 10 of them there. Okay, Blanco fracture zone. Juan de Fuca plate. This is one of the worst areas of the world for earthquakes. And this is a smaller that we had also off Oregon right there, 2.1. All of these on the same day. I was looking at what happened yesterday here, this one here, 4.6 off Vancouver. Vancouver Island, basically, you think of it as a ship, it really moves a lot. But I said, where is it going to hit then after that? Because we saw that we had before the big earthquake in Ridgecrest, we had the day before a big earthquake here on the north of Vancouver. So I said, what's going to happen here? But it seems that it's hit in this area right here. Okay, so we have a swarm there. All of this is the same area. That's an earthquake swarm right on that Blanco fracture zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the other ones, of course, are a lot smaller, just about the same depth, 10 kilometers depth. This is a smaller of them, 3.8. They're all 10 kilometers depth. Okay. And these are the seamounts that we have there. Seamounts are, of course, underwater volcanoes. And going back out, Cascadia Basin. And we can take a look at our frequency of the earthquake. Of course, USGS stops it right there. And these are all the red lines are the fracture zones. This, of course, is San Andreas right here. And Golet fault, the Walker Lane fault system. The San Andreas takes up 25% of the earthquake, the subduction zone pressure. Sorry, 75%. 25% is taken up by Walker Lane fault system, which has the high threat volcanoes, one of them being a supervolcano of, let me see, right there, okay, right there, that lake, Mono Lake, Long Valley Caldera right here, and the high threat volcanoes are, of course, all these here. Mount St. Helens, Rainier, Mount Hood, Three Sisters. And these are the earthquakes recently. Mount Rainier, 20, Mount Hood, 12, Mount St. Helens, 10. Newberry, of course, a lot less, 5. So all of you there, please be very careful. And going to our, I don't know if they're going to have any subduction details. Only 11 people reported feeling it. And if we have regional information, no, we don't. But okay, we know that they are expecting big earthquakes here because there's a lot of pressure going on there. All of you there, please be very careful. Thank you for your support. Please leave comments. Thank you. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.